We're at TVLine's Comic-Con suite presented by ZTE with the cast of Marvel's Luke Cage. Welcome.
Thank you.
I saw the first 2 episodes. I loved them. All these Marvel Netflix shows have been fantastic consistently across the board. Obviously, we know who you are playing. Let's quickly go through the cast and just give us a snapshot of your character.
I'm Simone Missick, and I am Misty Knight. So she's a New York detective in Harlem, and she is here, you know, protecting her community. And then Luke comes along, and things happen.
Jessica Jones, Misty, who wins in a bar fight?
Misty.
Well,
Misty.
Jessica inherited this strength, but you grew up in Harlem. You got some tricks up your sleeve. So
It's also
tell her to.
Jessica's not bulletproof. So.
You know?
Yeah.
You carry
Tell
a
her to
gun.
bring it.
Alfred?
I'm Alfred Woodard, and I play Mariah Dillard. I am a New York City Council woman, and I am just trying not only to make the city better, but I am trying to make sure that Harlem, the history and the culture of Harlem is preserved as we move into a new era in the 21st century.
She's got a dark streak, though.
Well, she has a cousin, and you can't divorce family. And my cousin is maintaining the empire upon which my family's fortune was originally built.
Theo Rossi, I play Shades. You know, Shades has a long history with Luke, and you know, he's navigating through this world that you know, Luke comes in and kind of disrupts what we have going on a little.
Do you enjoy wearing sunglasses?
I do. It's really different. I gotta tell you, I watch
naked
a lot.
without them.
I was gonna be naked with just the sunglasses. That's a whole
Like
other
Flea.
story.
That's the panel.
That's the panel. Yeah. No, you know, it's funny. I had to watch a lot of Daredevil to see. It's very different acting with sunglasses.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. But it's interesting.
Mahershala Ali. I play Cornell Cottonmouth Stokes. I run a nightclub called Harlem's Paradise and get into a little bit of criminal activity as well.
Yeah.
So.
You are not a good person.
So I hear.
Although
So
something
I
happens
hear.
in episode 2 that reveals that there's more to him than just a one-note bad
Which
guy.
is why you do this,
Yeah.
because I think what Marvel has done a wonderful job of is making these characters three-dimensional, when at a certain point that wasn't always the case in the genre. And so as an actor, it's exciting to get to like step up into something that you feel like is gonna be fleshed out and he's gonna be human. So, you know, you still get to walk away with a villain as an audience, but as an actor, I don't have to look at him that way.
The thing that happens in episode 2 that we won't spoil was very hard to watch and sad and surprising at the same time. Does that shift the? I know it's going to shift what you into a different gear. Your character. Suddenly things change.
It was what was necessary to get this series in this forward action mode because, you know, again, Luke was reluctant to take action, so there was events that needed to happen to make him see that he couldn't just sit back and do nothing. So.
Right.
Sheo Hodari Coker, I'm the creator, executive producer, showrunner.
Oh yeah.
I play Raphael Scarf, longtime partner to Misty Knight on the streets of Harlem, and hard-nosed, very good-looking police detective.
Only in the series, though. He's
Only in the series. Off
amazing what they
screen,
do to
I
him.
am just your squirrely average guy.
Harlem figures into this series in a major way. It's almost like it's its own character. Just talk about working in New York, specifically in Harlem, and how big a role.
Harlem is really important to as a character. You know, one of the things that we're trying to do on all the Marvel shows is to sort of remind people that there are 4 defenders, but we like to think of them that there's actually 5. So it's Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist, and then New York City. And we decided with Cheo that this was a world that has not really been explored, and particularly present day, and to be able to see Harlem for what it is now, in terms of the look, in many ways the music, in many ways the culture, and it just set the whole show on its own platform.
Well, that's the thing about Harlem is that you walk in Harlem and it's just the history. I mean, it's history, literature, politics, crime, all in one place from block to block. And so it's like, that was really one of the things that we took advantage with the show, is the fact that, you know, you have this mixture of politics, crime, but at the same time, a neighborhood that kind of symbolizes all that Black America was and is. And so to mix that with, you know, the Marvel superheroes and powers, and then add some music to the mix. I mean, it's really dynamic, and the first 2, you know, are just the tip of the iceberg into the rest of the series.